Today we will make this exquisite and beautiful creative flower piece. The size can be infinitely expanded according to your needs. The 4-strand wool thread used here is and crochet hook 3.0. Okay, start the crochet. First start the needle in a circular motion. Crochet winding to hook out the thread. Then lock 2 stitches. Then knit a long needle around the coil. The crochet hook is passed through the loop and the thread is hooked out. Winding exits the first 2 coils. Then wind the wire and exit the next 2 coils. Continue to knit long stitches around the loop. A total of 16 long stitches are knitted in this circle. The first round of knitting is completed. Then tighten the coil. Pull the thread out at once. Then knit a pull stitch on the first long needle. For the second round, first change the white thread, outling, then lock 3 stitches. Skip a stitch and knit a pull stitch on the next stitch. Then lock 3 stitches. Skip a stitch and knit a pull stitch on the next stitch. Then lock 3 stitches. Skip a stitch and knit a pull stitch on the next stitch. Here are 3 sets of patterns completed. Continue to knit again and again. There are a total of 8 groups of patterns knitted in this circle. The second rung of knitting is completed. In the third round, change back to the blue line and draw out the line. Then lock 4 stitches. Then at the first position of pulling out the needle, knitting a pull-out stitch. Then lock 4 stitches. At the next pin location, knitting a pull-out stitch. Two sets of patterns are completed here. Continue to repeat the knitting pattern later. There are a total of 8 groups of patterns knitted in the circle. The third lap is completed. In the fourth circle, first change thread of your own color and draw out the thread. Then lock 5 stitches. Knit a pull-out stitch in the place of pull-out stitch. Then lock 5 stitches. Knit a pull pull-out stitch in the place of pull-out stitch. Two sets of patterns are completed here. Continue to repeat the knitting pattern later. There are a total of 8 groups of patterns knitted in the circle. The 4th lap of knitting is completed. In the 5th circle, first change the blue line. Then lock 6 stitches. Then knit a pull-out needle at the position of the pull-out needle. Then lock 6 stitches. Knit a pull-out stitch in the place of pull-out stitch. This completes 2 sets of patterns. Continue to repeat the pattern knitting later. There are a total of 8 groups of patterns knitted in the circle. Later laps 6 to 11. Follow the adding needle rules on the screen. Continue to repeat the pattern knitting. Knit 8 sets of patterns in each circle. The 11th round of knitting is completed. Finally cut the thread. Finally use suture needles. On the first and last stitch, make a seamless connection. Then hide the lower part of the thread. Okay, that's the flower is complete. Thanks for watching the video. Like the video and subscribe our channel, be HandiCrafts.